great college baseball game. Congratulations to Coach Barry and their program. Elite pitching staff, and we couldn't hang with them in that regard. Very painful right now, so don't have a lot to say.
Questions from the audience?
Gavin, you're one of the leaders of the team. You wore number 8 this year. Just your overall thoughts going through your mind right now and how you feel about the season.
It's hard to put into words right now. I'm proud of how we competed. You can't prepare for anything like this. This is the worst time of the year, watching your season coming to an end, but I'm proud of how we did with this team and what we've had. And I know that I'm going to have all those guys' back for the rest of their lives, and I wish we could have went further. And I truly believe we could have, but this baseball is the way it is sometimes. But I'm just proud of this team, proud of how we played today.
Yeah, Coach, I mean, from a game perspective, it played out eerily similar to the last night's game. You know, through 6.5 innings, you guys were able to fight back there in that 7th, 8th inning range. Just, I guess, talk about the mental growth it showed in that moment to come back and at least show some fight there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we did in this tournament is show fight. I'm proud of our team for that. It's a simple game, honestly. Just they're infinitely better on the mound than we are.
Coach, you just said that they were infinitely better on the mound than you guys were. What's it going to take to sort of close that gap then heading into next season?
I respect the question. I'm not going to answer that right now. I got work to do. Jason Kelly has work to do. Dan Fitzgerald has work to do. But this is about these guys. So I'll respectfully just not answer that right now.
Yeah, Coach, I mean, obviously the end of every season you expect to lose some players. Just, I guess, talk about this group of players that you've been able to coach, the seniors, guys like Devin, like Gavin, like Mikhail, just, how much they meant to you in your first year here.
Yeah, it's tough. I'd prefer you had not answered or asked me that question. They'll know how I feel about them, clearly. I hit the ground running when this thing happened, and the first pieces were Gavin, Devin, Mikhail, and I shudder to think where this team would have ended up without those guys. And I'm very honored to have gotten to coach them. We'll see what happens with Gavin, but I'd love to have him back on our team next year. And they mean a lot to me. This is when I said painful. This is deep pain, as bad as it is for me. And I know it means you're living a pretty good life if losing a baseball game hurts that bad, but it really does. And a lot of it is because of these guys. I mean, my feet hit the ground every single day with excitement, to get to coach this team. And, we're going to talk to them when we get back to the hotel. I mean, honestly, I was not prepared to lose the game. I had full belief that we were going to win today. So I need to formulate my thoughts. So I, honor the way that they competed today with those thoughts. And I just wasn't ready to do that 30 seconds after that game, because till the last strike, I believed we were going to win. And I knew how hellacious of an accomplishment that would have been, to come in here and do that. And I'm really proud of the way they competed today.
Dylan, kind of the same question I asked Gavin, like your overall thoughts, what's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously very tough right now. I'm kind of at a loss for words, but we gave it all we had. There was never a thought in my mind that we were going to lose that game, or it's just that's a great program. They got great arms, great players all around, great coaches. So I'm at a loss for words right now, but it sucks. It just wasn't our time, I guess.
Jay, you talked about the fight your team had. It's easy to look at the what you didn't have this year, maybe. But did that end up being, as you look at the whole season, the best quality of your team that y'all fought back from adversity time and again?
I think so. That's a foundational piece of building a program that I think we can point to. I mean, we didn't win this regional, but I think those 2 games are special games that we can point to as good examples of the way we want it to look moving forward. You know, we have good players, though, too. I mean, these guys are really good players. And, you know, there's some things to be proud of. And, I mean, I want to win the national championship. That's why I came to LSU, is to make a bunch of runs at winning a national title. And I get it. Like, we didn't do that, but there's some things to be proud of that these guys did, and how they fought and competed. I am proud of that.
Coach, I know you said that it's going to take a little bit to kind of process today, this weekend, and whatnot, but how long do you think you're going to use this to motivate this team and going forward?
I don't think they needed this for motivation. I mean, they fought their heart out. I mean, I think it's really simple we got to pitch better. End of story. I mean, that's the story of this tournament. That's the story of the SEC tournament. That's the story of the last regular season game at Vanderbilt. There's nothing about competitiveness. There's nothing about heart. These guys don't need more motivation. I mean, this dude, I wanted to take this team to Omaha so bad. Like, I can't even express it into words. There's not one LSU only player that's played in Omaha. I wanted to take these guys to Omaha. And so that hurts right now. And we'll get there. I have no doubt in my mind that we'll do that. And these two got a chance to be a big part of going for it next year. It just hurts because I wanted to do it with this team. I wanted to do it with this team. I think on the inside, like I knew how special that would have been for, you know, some things that we overcame, and how bad these guys wanted it, how open they were to a new way. I mean, it's different. I roll a little bit differently, and there was buy-in from the first day that I picked up the phone and called both of them. I think they were probably my first 2 phone calls, to be honest with you. So I just did not want to even let myself go to we're not playing next Saturday. Like, that still probably hasn't even really sunk in yet.